Bringing the full force of nature to bear, this spellcaster is not to be trifled with. Welcome to the Guild Wars 2 Profession Spotlight, featuring the Elementalist, the natural wrath of Tyria. Calling upon fire, water, air, and earth, the Elementalist summons natural forces to devastate enemies and support allies. Unlike other professions, Elementalists do not have access to weapon swapping. Instead, these skilled magic users swap elements to fit the need of any given moment. Fire attunement offers heavy burst damage and burning. Water attunement brings chilling effects, healing, and cleansing. Air attunement brings powerful strike damage, vulnerability, and crowd control. And finally, Earth attunement, which offers great defenses, protection, and superior damage over time via bleeding. While each of these attunements offer new abilities, each time you switch from one attunement to the next, it incurs a small cooldown before you can access the previous attunement again. Elementalists have 5 base utility skill types that offer versatility in any situation. Arcane skills are instant cast and typically cause critical damage. Cantrips are defensive abilities which have no cast time. These include Lightning Flash, which allows you to teleport a short distance, or Mist Form, which breaks hard crowd control and allows you to become invulnerable for a few seconds. Skilled Elementalists also have the ability to conjure magical weapons for themselves and allies that offer a new way to combat foes, such as the defensive Earth Shield, or the elite weapon, the Fiery Greatsword. Glyphs are skills that are as adaptable as the Elementalists themselves, with each of their abilities changing depending on the attunement. Glyph of Storms can summon a blinding sandstorm when attuned to Earth, and it can summon a powerful lightning storm when attuned to air. Signet skills offer passive effects and can be activated to offer significantly stronger effects. When the signet is used, however, it will put the passive effect on cooldown until it comes back up. For example, Signet of Restoration heals you each time that you use an ability, and then heals you a large amount when used. Each one of the trait lines focuses heavily on a particular attunement. For instance, Fire Specialization will offer increased damage and burning, while Water Specialization will focus on healing and cleansing. The most unique specialization is the Arcane line, that offers boons and powerful effects, especially when attuning to different elements. A sample build trait line for leveling would be Water, Fire, and Arcane specializations that offer a great deal of healing as well as damage over time. Full link in the description below. The Elementalist has access to a handful of weapons, most at medium and close range. The furthest is the Staff. The Staff is a safe and great place to start, as it offers a wide variety of area of effect skills while keeping your enemies at a distance. The main hand scepter sacrifices some range to give both single and multi-target abilities higher amounts of damage. The main hand dagger emphasizes up close and personal combat, sacrificing even more range to ramp up those damaging abilities. The offhand dagger provides a mix of offensive and defensive abilities, focusing mainly on defense, while the offhand focus gives supportive and defensive area of effects for your team. As a new player, the Staff is recommended to learn the basics, while Dagger main hand, Dagger offhand, also known as Dagger Dagger, is the hardest to learn. However, it deals the most amount of damage out of any weapon combos. In player versus environment settings, knowing what specific abilities are about to be used, meaning they are typically telegraphed, allowing you to move out of the way or switch to water or earth attunements to protect and heal you. In player versus player, knowing what the other professions are capable of is extremely important, but realizing what you can do with your own damaging combos and skills will help separate beginners and elite elementalists. As an elementalist, you are very lacking in defense and health, but making up for it, you bring a great amount of heavy damaging abilities and slippery movement skills that level the playing field. Core Elementalists can and should calculate when the best time to engage would be, as mistiming this will put you down. The Core Elementalist has access to 3 separate elite specializations: the Tempest, the Weaver, and the Catalyst. They are each tied to a specific expansion and will be covered in a later video. Whether in combat with players or dragons, the Elementalist is the most versatile caster in Tyria, and is one that shouldn't be taken lightly. This video here will give you a look at the Catalyst, and the most essential tips you should know when swinging a hammer. Thank you for watching the Guild Wars 2 Profession Spotlight, featuring the Elementalist.